Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, grade 4. Today we will complete the fractions. Second, here we have the equal fractions and comparing fractions. Equal fractions, we studied before. Equal fraction, 3 and 5 not divisible by each other. 3 ما اقدرش اعمل لها divide by 5 و 5 ما اقدرش اعمل لها divide by 3. الاثنين دول ايه؟ prime number يبقى نعمل لهم multiply عشان اجيب ال fractions اللي equal ليها. يبقى 3 times what? We can multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2, by 4, by 5, by any number you want. Okay, but numerator and denominator must multiply by the same number. So 2 times and 2 times 3 and 2 times 5. 3 times 2 equals 6 and 5 times 2 equals 10. And if you want to multiply 3 over 5 times 5 times 5, 3 times 5 equal 15 and 5 times 5 equal 25. And note that 3 over 5 equal 6 over 10 equal 15 over 25. Equal what also? We can multiply 3 times 4, so get 12, and 5 times 4 equal 20. So 12 over 20, and so on. Okay, here we have 8 over 12. 8 over 12, and want to get the equal fractions. The equal fraction, sorry. So 8 and 12 found in as the product of two tables. 8 and 12 found in table 2 and the table what? And the table 4. Here we have 8 times what? 8 equal what? Equal 2 times 4, and 12 equal what? Equal 6 times 2 and 4 times 3. Here this number 2 times 4, and this number 2 times 6 and 3 times 4. We notice that we can divide 8 and 12 as these numbers are not in the simplest form, like 3 and 5. So we will divide by 4. Okay, and we can divide also by 2. Let's start divide by 4. 8 divided 4, up and down, we get 2. 8 divided 4 equal 2, and 12 divided 4 equal 3. If I want to divide 8 and 12 by 2. By 2. 8 divided 2 equal 4, and 12 divided 2 equal 6. 4 and 6, we can divide it, right or wrong? Right. We can divide 4 and 6 by 2, and this is by 2. 4 divided 2 equal 2, and 6 divided 2 equal 3. 2 and 3, we can divide the 2 and 3 by any number other than 1 and 0 and itself? No, because 2 divided 2 equal 1. بس ينفع أقول 3 divided 2؟ can't be. طيب برضه أقول 3 divided 3 equal 1. 2 divided 3 ينفع؟ لا. Okay. يبقى this is the simplest form. This is the simplest form. So if multiplying or divide each of the numerator and the denominator by the same number other than 0, you have the equal fraction. ماشي. Example 2, what is the greater? Now we will start comparing fractions. Comparing fraction. Here we have 4 over 7 and 2 over 3. 4 over 7 and 2 over 3. We will get to compare between two fractions the numerator are different and denominator are different. Before we studied how to compare between two fractions, the numerator are same but the denominator are different. For example, if we have, before we start solving this, if we have 5 over 7 and 6 over 7, what is the greater? 6 divided 7. أقسم مثلا، عندي مثلا كيكة، الكيكة دي متقسمة 6. Sorry, if we have 6 apples, this is a group of 6 apples and another group 5 apples. And 6 apples we will divide or distribute it between 7 persons. And another 7 persons, but we will distribute 5 apples between them. Which is the greater? 6 over 7. 6 over 7, because here we have 6 apples هنوزعها على ايه؟ هنوزعها على 7 children. For example, كل واحد هياخد ايه؟ كل واحد هياخد 1. هتبقى عندي بس واحد بس هو اللي مش هياخد. اوكي؟ But in 5 over 7 هنوزع 5 apples between 7 children. يبقى هتبقى عندي 2 مش هياخدوا. يبقى مين الأفضل؟ عندي 6 over 7. يبقى greater عندي 6 over 7. So when we have the same denominator but the different numerator, when we have same denominator but the different numerator, the greater one, the greater numerator is the greater fraction. The greater numerator, the greater numerator, the greater fraction. Okay? Here we have 8 over 9 and 7 over 9. So the greater is 8 over 9. Okay? If we have 2 over 15 and 2 over 7. If we divide if we have two pizza and this 2 pizza we will divide it between 7 children, and another 2 pizza but we will divide it between 15 children. يبقى كل واحد في ال first one 2 over 7 دي، يبقى كل واحد في ال 7 children دول اللي هياخدوا ايه؟ هياخدوا 2 بيتزا، وبرضو ال 15 children دول هياخدوا 2 بيتزا. يبقى نصيب كل واحد من ال 7 children دول هيبقى اكبر من نصيب الايه؟ 15 children. يبقى لما يبقى عندي 2 over 7 and 2 over 15 same numerator but different denominator, we will choose the smallest denominator, the greatest fraction. The smallest denominator, the greatest fraction. Okay? Then let's back to our exercise or our example. Here we have 4 over 7 and 2 over 3. So we must put the fraction 2 over 3 and 4 over 7 must get the same denominator or the same numerator to compare. So by using LCM, we know LCM of 3 and 7. 3 is prime number and 7 is prime number. If we factorize it, we will get 7, and if we factorize 3, we will get also 7. So 7 times 3 equal how many? Equal 21. So 4 over 7 become the numerator equal 21. So 7 times what? 7 times 3, and 4 times what? 4 times 3. 4 times 3 equal what? Equal 12. And here the denominator equal 21. 3 times what? 3 times 7. So also 2 times what? 2 times 7. 2 times 7 equal 14. So what is the greater? Same denominator but different numerator. The greatest the greatest numerator, the greatest fraction. Okay, so 14 over 21 more than 12 over 21, because here 14 is more than 12. So 2 over 3 more than 4 over 3. Don't forget to put الفراكشن عندي الأصلية اللي هو مديها لي أصلا في الإكزامبل. ماشي، مش نحط دي بس اللي هي بعد ما احنا عملناها كإيكوال فراكشن 12 over 21 and 14 over 21. لا، لازم برضو تحط المسألة الأساسية اللي عندك وتحط ما بينها ايه الكومبيرنج. اوكي. drill 1. drill 1. Letter A, put the following fractions in the simplest form. Okay. Letter A, 9 over 15 equal 9 and 15. 9 is divisible by what? It's divisible by 3. 15 is divisible by what? Also divisible by 15 and 5. And 9 is divisible by 3 and 9. So 9 equals 3 times 3 and 15 equals 3 times 5. So we will divide the two number by 3. 9 divided 3 equal 3. 15 divided 3 equal 5. This is the simplest form. 3 and 5 can divide by each other. يعني 5 ما اقدرش اقول لها ايه، ما اقدرش اقول 5 divided 3 وما اقدرش اقول 3 divided 5. Okay, you will search to the numbers that if we the numerator and denominator is divisible by it. Must be the same number. Here is 3 and also 3. Okay. Uh, 24 over 28. 24 over 28 equal 24 and 28. Let's search what is the number, or what is the number that's the product of their of its table 24 and 28. 24 found in table 2, table 3, and the table 4, and the table 6. Okay. 28 found in table 2 because this is even number. This is even number, and 28 and the table 4 and the table 7. Okay. So 24 we can divide it by 4, and this is can divide it by 4. Okay. Because this number is divisible by 4, and this number 24 divided 4 equal 6, and 28 divided 4 equal 7. We can divide 7, 6 divided 7 can't be, and 7 divided 6 can't be. So this is the simplest form. Another example, 1, 6 over 8. We studied with in the last video how to convert from mixed number to improper fraction. But here we can do the simplest form without doing this. We can put 1 as it and look at the numerator and the denominator. Here we have 6 and 8, and as we know 6 and 8 is in table 2. So divide by 2 and divide by 2. 6 divided 2 equal 4, equal 3, sorry. Equal 3, and 8 divided 2 equal 4. And this is the simplest form. 35 divided 25. From the units digit, we know 5, and if any number starts with 5 or the unit digit is 5, we can divide it by 5. So 35 divided 5 equals 7, and 25 divided 5 equal 5. and 7 and 5 is a prime number, are prime numbers. Letter B, arrange a descending order. In a descending order, we can first 3/7, 1/3, and 5/21. Let's look to each denominator. Here we have 7, 3, and 21. And as we know from the first example, 21 is the LCM for 3 and 7, right? Right. So what is the number if we multiply by 7? We get 21. 3. And also multiply the numerator by 3. Here, 7 and 7. Now, three times 3 equal 9/21. Here we have 7 times 1 equal 7, and 3 times 7 equal 21. And here 5/21 as it. Let's compare, let's compare, then arrange. When we have the same denominator, we look to the numerator and choose the greatest one, the greatest numerator, the greatest fraction. So here we have 9/21 is the greatest because the numerator is 9, then 7, then 5. Here he said a descending order, so from the greatest to the smallest. So 9, then 7, then 5. But we will write it 1/3 and 5/21. This is in descending order. Okay. In drill 3, in drill 2, you can just put half in the same with the same denominator, like 8. Here we have 8 and 8, so 2 become 8. Or after doing the addition of this number, we get the result, and this result must subtract from half. Then if you can divide the fraction we get from here to denominator with 2 equal 2, and do the operation. Let's solve it. Letter A, and you can solve letter B. 7/8 plus 5/8 minus half. 7 plus 5 equal 12 minus half. So must 2 become 8, and 8 become 2. We can divide 8 by 4 and 12 by 4 and get 3/2 minus half equal how many? Equal 2/2, and 2/2 equal what? Equal 1. Then you can solve letter B. In drill 3, for example, as we do before, if we have 2 and 7 equal 14 and space. So 7 become 14. So we will divide or times. We will times. Why? Because 7 increase. Because 7 increase. So we will multiply by what to get 14? Multiply by 2, and also here by 2. So 2 times 2 equal 4. Okay. If we have 20 divided 24 or over 24, what is the number? And here he put 6 and space. We can divide it by 4 and we can divide it by 4 because 24 becomes 6, so we decrease, so we will divide by what? Divided by 4 to get 6, and 20 divided 4 equal what? Equal 5. And that's all for this day. Thank you.